Once upon a time, there was a young couple named James and Emily. They had been together since high school and were deeply in love. James was a Marine, and Emily was a nurse. They had always dreamed of starting a family and living a peaceful life together. One day, James received a call from his commanding officer. He was being deployed to Afghanistan. Emily was devastated, but she knew that James was committed to serving his country, and she supported him. They promised each other they would stay strong and keep in touch every day. James was assigned to a remote outpost in the mountains of Afghanistan. The days were long and grueling, but he kept his spirits up by thinking of Emily and the life they would have when he returned home. One day, while out on patrol, James and his unit were ambushed by Taliban fighters. The battle was fierce, and James was hit by enemy fire. He was badly wounded and had to be airlifted to a nearby field hospital. Emily received the news that James had been injured and rushed to the hospital to be by his side. She was shocked to see the extent of his injuries, but she never lost hope that he would recover. Days turned into weeks, and weeks turned into months. James underwent numerous surgeries and rehabilitation, but he was determined to recover and return home to Emily. Finally, the day arrived when James was deemed well enough to return home. Emily was overjoyed to have him back, but their happiness was short-lived. James was suffering from PTSD and struggled to adjust to civilian life. Emily was there for him every step of the way, but she knew that James needed more help than she could provide. She encouraged him to seek counseling, and he eventually started making progress. Years went by, and James and Emily finally had the family they had always dreamed of. James had found a new calling as a counselor for veterans, and he was able to help others who had gone through similar experiences. Their love had been tested by war, but it had only grown stronger. James and Emily had faced sadness, action, and drama, but they never lost hope. They were an inspiration to others, showing that even in the darkest of times, love can conquer all.